Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Bob. Bob is from Ontario in Canada, so let's see what Bob has to say. Enjoy the interview. Yes, I can see you now.
There I am.
You have very good background.
Oh, yeah, as opposed to what it really looks like down here in my room. I'm
Right.
kind of in the basement. I've been working at home in a makeshift office.
I see. Okay. So Bob, tell me. So you are from Ontario?
Actually, no. It's where I live now, but I have citizenship in both the United States and Canada.
Okay.
I got my citizenship and I moved here in July of 11.
Right.
So very happy move. All things considered these days, yeah, it's great.
And what do you do for a living?
I do communications for a municipality.
Oh, and what's the most interesting thing about your job, in your opinion?
Oh my gosh. The most interesting thing, no 2 days are alike. We're responding to inquiries from citizens. We're pushing information out there for awareness.
Right.
So yeah, no 2 days are alike. Different things happen, and especially now with COVID, we're just all over the place.
I see. So you're from America, but you live in Canada right now.
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool. Right.
My
well,
mom is Canadian. So
Okay.
that's what kind of attracted me, and I've got a lot of family here too. Yeah.
Right. Okay, Bob. So welcome to William and the Magic Box. I've got box here full of random fun questions. Okay. What am I going to do now?
Okay.
I'm just gonna play a music just for us to relax a little bit before the first question. Are you ready?
Ready.
Let's do it. Okay, Bob, let's go for the first question. Let's do it.
Okay.
Right, if you met someone sad in the streets, what would be your advice to this person?
It gets better. It really does get better. We all have our ups and our downs. I would see what I could do to help, but I would try to give them hope and encouragement.
That's good. Good one. Shall we go for the second one?
Sure.
Let's do it. Right, let's get the second question, Bob.
Okay.
Tell us about your guilty pleasure.
My guilty pleasure?
Yes.
Oh, travel. I love to travel. Yeah, if I had any guilty pleasure, it would be travel and enjoying excellent cuisine.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite dish?
Oh, I'm Italian and Irish, so that kind of spans the gamut right there. But my favorite dish is steak and grilled potatoes.
Cool. And when was your last holidays you had? Where was?
Oh gosh, my last holiday, we went to Maui and Kauai. That was a year ago, this time in October. We spent 2 weeks and it was just, well, it's Hawaii, so, it's going to be great.
Right, Bob, let's go for the third question. Let's do it. Right.
It's always like musical chairs when you do that. When you're a kid, you play musical chairs and then you're getting into the music and they cut it off.
I know. When you start getting the mood, I just go there and...
Yeah,
To
there
the
we go.
right.
On a chair.
Right, Bob. Next question is about holidays. Where are you going to? Where are you planning to go for your next holidays when it's possible?
Yes, we've already got it booked. I'm going to Puerto Vallarta at the end of January for a week. Just to get away. It's a great time to be in PV. Their COVID rates are holding stable, and
Okay.
I keep watching it. And what we've booked is cancelable in the event that we can't get out of Canada. So, yeah, it's on the books, and we're looking forward to it.
Do you think by January the borders will be open?
I'm hoping so. I'm optimistic.
Good.
With winter coming up, more people will be quarantining, and I'm doing my own little prediction here that the COVID rates will drop and things will look better.
Great. Let's go for another one.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay. So just before the next question, you say about you got a partner.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, and he's from as well. He's from Canada or from America?
He is from Canada. I met him shortly after moving here, and we've been married now going on 9 years.
Wow, amazing! Congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Next question is, do you have an ability that you think no one has or you never met before?
Oh gosh, yes, absolutely. I think everyone has an ability that's unique to them, and I think that's wonderful. It's what makes us all individuals. Yeah, I think I do. And is your next question that you're going to ask me what that ability is?
Yes, I'm just waiting for the moment.
See, my ability is having psychic powers, so that's how I knew that.
I don't take that as an answer.
Yeah, I think my ability is to care about other people. I'm very compassionate.
Okay.
And if people have needs, I would put their needs before my own. I don't think that's unique. I think that's a pervasive trait here in Canada, which is kind of nice and why I love this country so much. But yeah, that was the first answer that came to mind.
Oh, great. Let's go for another question then. Let's do it.
Okay.
Right, next question.
And we're back. Okay.
Let's do it. If you could have dinner with anyone living or not, who that would be and why?
Wow, that's a really great question. I think I would have dinner with John F. Kennedy, the president. I was born in 1960, and I remember when he was assassinated and his legacy that has moved on. I think that he had so much potential and it was cut short like his brother. And since that time, our politics in the States seem to have gone off the rails. And that was followed by Nixon and all the other kind of, tempests in a teapot. But yeah, I think I would like to talk to him and find out what his plans were for the future.
Oh, wow, good one, very good. Nice. Are you enjoying the show so far?
Yes, very much.
Yeah? Good. Let's go for another one more. Let's do it. Before the next question, how did you meet your partner, your husband?
The old-fashioned way, online.
May I ask which website or app?
Oh, gosh, I can't even remember. It was Gay Bear Dating or something like that. And I remember just scrolling through the pictures and I just stopped at his. And that's what attracted me. It was like, wow, I really like the look of this guy.
So you were the one who gave the first shot, the first step?
I did. Yes, it was me.
Good. Next question, Bob. Right, good one. Send away a message to someone, but you don't need to tell who this person is, who the message is for.
I would send this message out to this person and let them know that I love them, I miss them. I wish you were here with me now. You left a big hole in my life when you left us so suddenly, and even though you're not here, you're still here. So please know that you're still with us.
Oh, that's very sweet, Bob. Oh my God, that's nice. Amazing. Wow. Next question?
Next question.
Let's do it. Next question for Bob.
Okay.
What bores you?
Bores me. Bores me is people who believe that they are better than anyone else. That really, I have no time for that. So if you can't put your pants on one leg at a time like everybody else, but you think you're better than that, then I got no time for you. I'm sorry. That's it.
It just bores you a lot.
Yeah, no time for that.
Right, let's go for another one. Before the next question, if you could define Canada in just one word, which word would be?
Kind.
Cool.
I find it to be a very kind country. They have universal health care. They take care of me. They're kind to me. The people I meet care. They're kind to me. It's just a kind country. And that was something I really wasn't used to in the States, although I hate to say that because it's kind of a blanket statement for everyone. But growing up in Florida, that's a whole different kind of animal. So moving here was a very pleasant surprise.
Oh, well, right. What is something you've always wanted to do, but you're scared of?
Oh, good question. I've always wanted to act on stage and be an actor, whether it was on stage or in front of the camera. I began my college career as a theater major at Florida State University.
Wow.
So I kind of veered away from that and went into communications, public relations. But I've always dreaded thinking about, well, what could have been. And I've always had that, well, maybe you're not too old kind of thought, but you never know. You can't look back in sadness, look back in gratitude. So yeah, I'm very happy where I am, but deep down inside, if there was a chance to be a Brad Pitt or a Harrison Ford, I'd take it.
But you're scared of? You're scared to kind of take the step and just to...
Absolutely. I was scared to jump into the water with the uncertainty of an acting career, and know that 90% of the actors out there aren't working. And I wanted to make sure that I could take care of my family, take care of myself, so I wasn't a burden to my family. My mom worked very hard as a single mom in a bar business with a lot of hours and poured a lot of beer to get me through, and I didn't want to let her down. I wanted to make something of myself that she could be proud of and say, my son, So yeah, that kind of had a double-edged sword to it, but I was very happy with the path I took. But you never know. You
never know. You still can, anytime. I mean, it's funny. Made me remember now. When I was, I think I was 6 or 7 years old. My teacher, they gave us like a form to fill out with like personal questions about your family. And there was a question asking, what would you like to be when you grow up? Do you know what was my answer? Michael Jackson. But she came up to me next day. She was like, William, come here. Did you understand this question? I was like, yes. So why did you put Michael Jackson? I was like, because I want to be Michael Jackson. And she was, of course, would explain Michael Jackson wasn't, a profession, this and that. And I said to her, no, I want to be Michael Jackson. I think, I don't remember like the situation, but I remember talking to my mom as well about it. I think she communicated to my mom to try to explain, I don't know, but I remember my mom telling me as well. She was like, oh, but Michael Jackson, you need to be like an actor or a dancer or a performer, like this explanation. And I was like, no, I want to be Michael Jackson. So it was difficult to get this out of my head at the time.
Yes.
Right, Bob, let's go for another one. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Right, Bob, let's get another one. What's the best and the worst about yourself?
The best. I hang in there. I don't really like giving up on anything, so I tend to stay with something longer than I should, whether it be an old relationship or a job or a bad habit. Those are all things that I just can't let go, and I stay too long until it's like, hey, let it go. and then I finally do. So I guess that's starting off with the worst thing about me. The best thing is that I'm very loyal. If you're my friend and you give me your trust, then you have me forever. So yeah, I enjoy a good friendship. And I think that that's the best part of me, because you're giving that love to another person. And it's not physical love, it's emotional love. And I think that that's sometimes a lot more enduring.
Right, Bob, I've got 3 questions left for you, okay? Let's do it.
Okay.
Just before the next question, so you said you want to be an actor at the time. Who was your big idol, or always being like actor? You always...
Oh my gosh, Rock Hudson. And that was before he came out and I came out. I always got a lot of similarities growing up, that you look like Rock Hudson. So I thought, well, if he can do it, I can do it. So yeah, definitely my favorite actor was Rock Hudson, and the others, Meryl Streep.
I'll tell you something, I met her in person, and I was just me and her in one bedroom.
Wow.
I'll tell you why. I was working a hotel in London a few years ago, and you know when the movie The Devil Wears Prada came out, and so she was promoting, you know, the BAFTAs is like the Oscar in Hollywood.
Okay.
Anyway, so I remember arriving to work early morning, and my manager, I was doing room service at the time, and my manager said to me, William, can you just pick up this tray and go straight to the room, because we are quite late, it was quite busy at the time. And I was like, oh yes, of course. So I took the tray, and she said, oh, the room, I remember the room number, 112. I said, okay, let's go. So I went to room 12, one of our suite we had. And so I got there, I rang the bell. So it was her, you know, when they had celebrities in the hotel, they use a fake name, yeah, not to get through. But actually, this name is her, is Miss Gummer. I remember now, Miss Gummer. So I got the you know, the paper. I thought, okay, Miss Gummer. I was prepared to say, hello, Miss Gummer, how are you? So I rang the bell, and suddenly she opens the door, and I was like, oh, good morning, Mrs. Gummer. I said, Mrs. Gummer, that's because, you know, of course. And I said, oh, hello, Miss Gummer, how are you? I just got to breakfast. She was like, oh, okay, just come in, please. Just for the living room, I remember I was walking with the tray, and she was literally walking behind me. And I was like, oh my God, I don't believe I'm in a suite right now, just me and Meryl Streep. Can you imagine? And I sat down, she sat down in the living room, like this living room, I got the tray, and she was like, oh, I just said, can you sign the bill? She was signing the bill, and she was like, can I ask you a favor? I said, of course. I was like, of course, okay. And then she said, oh, can you get me, ask concierge to bring me, you know, in UK, it's a different plug to charge, you know, the charger is a different plug. And she was like, would you mind please just to get concierge guy, just to bring one person? I said, yeah, of course, not a problem at all. And so yes, so I left the room, I forgot everything that I need to do at work. I just, when I, can you imagine, don't meet Meryl Streep every day, like, in your lifetime. So I was like, my God, you know. So
I would have dropped the tray.
And she was quite nice actually, and the funny thing was, actually she looks younger in real life. That's what I got this impression. My God, she looks much younger in real life, and you could see she was kind of natural, you know, she wasn't like full of makeup and anything. She was kind of natural, but I look at her, I was like, my God, you look very young, like younger than when you see, you know, her in the like Oscars or in movies and everything, because she looks very natural anyway. But yeah, she looks younger. So yeah, that's my story with Meryl Streep.
She could be a canvas and transform herself into anything, and that's why she does so well as an actress.
That's true. My God, that's true. The Idol Late was my favorite. Like the Idol Late. Have you seen the Idol Late?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, it was just brilliant. Next question. What's the biggest prize you ever won?
Oh, I won $10,000 on a scratch-off ticket.
Oh my God.
I did.
When was that?
I couldn't believe it. 2005 or 6. Yeah. Way back. Oh, yeah.
What was your biggest
I
splurge?
spent the money. Yeah, my biggest splurge was spending the money. I sent some to my daughter, who was now attending Florida State University, to help her out. And then I took the rest and took some friends, and we went down to Key West for an amazing time.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was good.
That's amazing. Yeah. Oh wow, $10,000, my goodness. Oh wow. Right. 2 questions left. Okay, Bob, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, Bob, before the next question, you mentioned that you have a daughter. What's the biggest lesson you learned from your daughter?
Oh, that's an easy question, really. The biggest thing I learned from my daughter is how to love and the depth of love that I can experience.
Wow.
As a gay man, I'm very lucky to have had natural children. And before then, you know, I love you, but once you have a child, and even if they're adopted, I'm sure you feel the same way.
Of course, absolutely.
It takes you to a depth of love and dedication and commitment that you could never possibly experience. So, yeah, love.
But actually, I would like to have a baby. I still think of it. I just thought, I would love to have a baby as well. Maybe one day.
I highly recommend it.
Yes, absolutely. Right. If you could be an animal, which one would be and why?
I think I would be a dog. I love dogs. I also love cats and birds and other animals, but we happen to have a dog, and the dog is so friendly and loyal and forgiving, and yeah, I would be a dog. I just think that it's such a compatible relationship to the human being in relation that yeah, I would be a dog, definitely. They don't like to live as long, but yeah, I'd be a dog.
It's funny because when I go to the park, like running in the park, I just see those dogs like in the morning. My God, there's such a like happiness around, full of energy. They just go around. I just sit down sometimes. I just be watching them like for hours, and they're so. It's just you see the happiness around. You know what I mean? Just like genuine happiness. They just yeah. I love dogs as well. Last question, Bob. Let's do it.
Yes.
Sorry to disturb your movement.
Get into it, you cut me off.
Right, last question is, what makes you the saddest?
Saddest. Waste. Waste makes me the saddest. Whether it be our natural resources, how we waste food when there are people going hungry, how we waste the years of our lives, just waste for no good reason. Yeah, that just makes me very unhappy.
All right. Okay, it's not the end yet. Okay, what am I going to do now? I'm going to give away some words and just tell me one thing that comes to your mind. Okay, quick thinking. Let's do it. Let's start with family.
Love.
Money.
Scarce.
Love.
Compassion.
Sex.
Love it.
Life.
Too short.
Politics.
Frustrating.
Fear.
Chills.
Religion.
Fake.
Desire.
Yearning.
Friendship.
The best.
Regret.
No time.
It's a wish.
Upon a star.
Good. All right, let's pretend now I'm going to have a cup of coffee with your husband, and I'm going to ask your husband, tell me something very positive that you admire a lot in Bob, and tell me something that he needs to improve on, that annoys you a lot. What do you think he would say?
Oh gosh. Something theirs would be my love for other people. I think he knows how passionate I am about the people I care about and how I would do anything for them. And what I need to improve on, probably he would say that I need to take more time for myself, make myself a priority.
If I would ask your daughter, would be the same answer?
Probably. Yeah. I think she would say that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, so now let's play now Bob and the Magic Box, and you can ask me a question, okay? But okay, Bob, so you can ask me a question now.
Oh gosh, turnabout's fair play. Where do you see your life 5 years from now?
Good one. I see my life 5 years from now on with my YouTube channel very, very popular, very bigger than it's right now. With very happy as well. I see myself very happy and doing that's what I'm doing right now. That I could do 24 hours no stop. I started this project like doing this epidemic and since then I've been learning a lot. I've been improving a lot as well, and I'm enjoying. It's so interesting to connect with people, different people from other backgrounds, different point of views, different beliefs, and I think, as I said, I could do that like for 24 hours no stop because I just love it. It's just so nice to connect with people like you, people with a lot honest people. They have a lot to tell, and they are so yeah. I think it's just I see myself 5 years time doing this with a bigger proportion and with more like being more professional, like learning more and more and more, and get there and be able to do something more, like in a bigger proportion and more professional as well. So that's what's my aim. I really want to do that.
That's wonderful. Well, you're off to a great start, and I wish you every success.
Thanks so much, Bob. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Did you have a good time? Did you enjoy?
I had a great time. Thank you so much. It was fun. I loved it.
Pleasure. So just before you go, if you can share like a positive message, a positive quote, something that inspires you in life.
I'm not sure who said this, but you miss all the shots that you never make. In the sense that it's hockey related, that if you don't take the shot, you're gonna miss. So you need to take. My husband knows this. He's the one that said that, and we're like, yeah, that's great. But yeah, you miss all the shots that you never make, and that's why I think you got to get out there and try everything.
And I'd like to add something to that as well. And if you feel scared to do it, go feeling scary. You know what I mean? Just go do it. If you feel like, just do it. Just go and do it. There's no, as I said, just don't miss the shots. Right, Bob. It was a pleasure. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for sharing this experience with me.
I have a new friend. Thank you.
Good. Thank you very much. My regards for your daughter and for your husband as well. All the best.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why would you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.